Cascade Hoops Talk, Billy D. Hey, I ran into Dan Pearson. We're out here in Helena, Montana at Carroll College. Big basketball tournament here this weekend, Dan. Cascade Conference teams, 2 Frontier teams. Talk about what it means to get these 4 teams together early in the season.
Yeah, man. It's nice. Like when you have the Northwest being represented largely by 2 conferences, you get a lot of these kids that grew up playing against each other.
Yeah.
We've got a Portland connection. They've got a bunch of, between the 2 teams, there's guys from Montana that are coming back home. So you get a bit of a larger fraternity of Northwest basketball. So for us to be able to kind of get early season opportunities for us to merge the conferences, it's pretty fun. It also gets an opportunity for us in the national rankings to be able to level up the 2 conferences and see where everyone's at. So, it's early, but it gives a good litmus test between the conferences to see where everybody's standing nationally as well.
Yeah, let's take just a couple minutes to talk about these teams that are here. J.C. Isaacson bringing over the Providence Argos. He's completely retooled that team. He got transfer heavy. That team looks like it's going to be much improved.
Yeah, we'll find out today. I think when you're this early and you flipped rosters, you do not really know what it looks like until
it takes a little bit to mesh usually.
Yeah, and also just the same dynamic with us. Until you actually get on the court with somebody else, it's just a really difficult thing to project based off of rosters. We don't know who's healthy, how they play together. So there's so many dynamics that become a lot more clear after this weekend.
And then two Cascade Conference teams both seem to be fairly good this year. Oregon Tech, and then Bushnell is over also. 2 quality teams to play you guys. I think that, it's just a good field.
Sure. Well, I think with both teams, they present some unique dynamics for us, especially early in the season. Bushnell, they have a group of guys pretty much all the way across the board that can fill it up from 3. And so you walk on the court and you understand that there's a certain assignment to defend the 3-point line and be able to make rotations. Again, early in the season, you don't really know what teams are doing, what they put in. You can look at what coaches have done in the past, but it's still, when you retool, you don't know necessarily what's there. Where OIT is a completely different beast on that sense. We're turning so many pieces from such a good quality program, a lot of age, a lot of size, good, well-rounded skill sets. And so I think that's a team that's going to really be competing at the national level this year. And they're ready to go in November, which a lot of teams, no matter where you're at, is usually in a developmental stage. They're not going to be in that developmental stage. It's
going to be fun this weekend to see where these 4 teams are. There's a lot of speculation. Let's talk about you just for a moment. You're a Carroll alumni. You had a good career here. You went over, recently you've been coaching over in Europe. What's it been like to come back to Helena and be part of Carroll College again?
It's such a blessing. I think the feel that I had as far as what Carroll College gave me, the mission of the university, all of those dynamics were things that I value just as a person, as an alumni. And so to be able to come back and be a part of that on a different side. I coached here for 3 years as an assistant under Carson Cunningham. And so that was a reflection of it. But when you're in the head seat and you actually have to put your stamp of what you're adding to the overall institution, it's a responsibility, but it's a responsibility that I really am excited about taking on because I just love this place. And then just the community. Helena is a beautiful place. A lot of really good friends and family that live here. So from that side, it's very much a return home. And that's different. Like when I was in Europe, we were bouncing around and you're new languages, new food, new spots, new people. And this is the complete opposite of that.
Yeah. Beautiful campus.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Dan, thanks a lot for giving me time. We'll get you on the phone a little later, like I said, and we'll go into more depth about your roster. Again, it's going to be fun to see where these 4 teams are. Thanks a lot for giving me the time. I appreciate it.